Sometimes she knows my name, sometimes she doesn't. That's a hard one. It's really been hard on me. But her eyes always, she's always happy to see me through her eyes. So that part of it makes it bearable.
Well, at this stage in my mother's life, I wish for her to have a good quality of life. I wanted her to be more alert and more engaged, but I also wanted her to have something that, you know, she could do that made her happy, that she would have a purpose.
So a number of years ago with Town and Country, we started talking about how to reduce antipsychotic use among the population there. The population at Town and Country, it's a high number of dementia patients. And as a result, there's quite a few different behavioral outbursts here or there. Kind of the default, as before I got there, was to reach for the antipsychotic medicine to try to sedate the patient or to make them very tranquil and reduce those behaviors.
Before we began antipsychotic medication reduction, we had to reach out to the families and provide them some education as to why this was important. Studies had shown that the dementia resident really doesn't have very many benefits from medication. They still experience the same disorientation, they're just medicated. So after we were able to educate them, then families understood its importance and they were supporting us in the reduction. They also were able to give us insight into their loved ones' likes, dislikes, who they were before they had dementia, things that would upset them, things that would bring them, you know, great joy and peace. And then that helped us develop a plan.
I was approached by the administrator here at the nursing home about the program, and she just asked me if I would be interested. She said they would like to just try with my mom, and if I'd be interested in maybe trying to reduce some of her medicines. I thought it was a fabulous idea. I was immediately for it.
The initial reaction from staff when we told them about the initiative and the reductions was, I think, resistance and fear, apprehension that it wasn't going to work. They were worried for the safety of the residents, that residents were going to start falling, that potentially residents were going to become more aggressive. Happily, later, as they found out that that was not the case, then it just gave them that little bit of ammunition to say, maybe this is going to work. And the seed was planted, and then it just progressed to, okay, we're going to try it. And that's where we started to build the culture change in the facility.
As a CNA, I was concerned about the reduction of the antipsychotic medications because I thought the residents were going to act out more and have behaviors. But I received training in seeing their point of view, and it helped me connect with them more and knowing that there's other ways that we can work with them.
We put all of our CNAs and our nurses through virtual dementia training. It puts whoever goes through the virtual dementia tour into the shoes of the resident. It really gives you a sense of what it is to have dementia. We had CNAs and nurses that came out of that crying because they were really in tune and in touch with what the residents actually were going through. And that was one of our best tools in the initiative.
So instead of using antipsychotic medications to manage behaviors, we tried some alternate methods, taking walks, spending time outside in our courtyards. Pain was a big factor, where we were thinking that the behavior was, because of the dementia, a lot of the behavior was pain associated. Listening to music helped alleviate a lot of the behaviors.
And it's really amazing the things you'll see, especially among dementia patients with music. Patients that are nonverbal most of the time because dementia has robbed them of their ability to speak. Those patients, when they hear a tune that they're familiar with, will begin to sing or hum or tap their foot. And so it's just another tool we have, and a very useful tool we have to reduce antipsychotic use.
The Music and Memory program is a pilot program that we have been privileged enough to be a part of. I've seen some excellent progress already.
Remember when you you sang in your chorus for the Sweet Adelines?
Yeah.
My mom was always happy, always laughing. She always loved music. Music was a part of her growing up. I know many times when my mom is upset about something, you know, she's not able to voice why, so they give her music, they put her headphones on, and immediately she's changed. My mom, especially because it is early onset, she is a younger dementia patient here. Having the music has been really good because she still can get up and dance and have fun with it.
Oh my God, it's helped her a lot. The first time I came up here with it, or when she had it on, I was extremely happy to see it because I could tell that her whole disposition changed. You know, it went from maybe being angry or depressed or whatever to being happy.
Seeing her dancing today to the music, that's the first time I've seen her dance in a very long time. I would take music any day over medicine.
For other nursing homes that think this is a challenge, it can be done. If we can do it, you can do it.
This facility was in the worst antipsychotic usage in the state of Texas 2 or 3 years ago. Antipsychotic usage was at about 54%. Today, 13%, and we're moving towards more.
So I'd like to encourage, all nursing home administrators and all nursing homes to make an effort to reduce antipsychotics because it doesn't cost you any extra money, it doesn't cost you any extra manpower. You may have to think a little bit differently, but it really empowers you to impact your residents' quality of life.
Since we have been able to reduce some of the medications, my mom seems happier. She has always been fun and loving and nurturing, and this program has just really brought her back to that, I think. And I can see when she sits down and she's laughing, when I hear her laugh, and of course that's something that I will never forget. I always hear her laughing, and I want her to be happy. I mean, just to be happy again and have moments of happiness really makes all of us feel really good.